Well, most Nepo babies like to deny that they've been given incredible opportunities in life without necessarily earning it because of nepotism. One actress named Maya Hawke just gave all those other stars a masterclass in how to respond to the Nepo baby allegations. Now, if you've seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, seasons 3 and 4 of Stranger Things, or Do Revenge, you're familiar with Maya Hawke, and she says, yeah, I'm a Nepo baby and I accept it. So she was recently asked in an interview whether or not she thinks she deserves the success that she has attained as an actress. And by the way, her parents are Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman, obviously celebrities. Okay, so that's where the nepotism comes in. But here's what Hawke had to say about nepotism giving her an upper hand in her acting career. There are so many people who deserve to have this kind of life who don't. But I think I'm comfortable with not deserving it and doing it anyway. And I know that my not doing it wouldn't help anyone.
I totally agree, not just with the first half, which is the main reason we're doing the story, but with the last sentence too. Like, okay, if I just didn't become an actress, how does that help anyone? Yeah, does she have to do basket weaving? No, you could be an actress. So I totally agree.
Yeah, I do have a specific example that kind of counters what she said there, even though I agree with what she's saying, right?
And I have a specific example of someone that worked here that has said something very similar to her.
Oh, interesting, okay. It can't be your nephew because he has no self-awareness. But anyway, let me continue with the rest of her statement. I saw two paths when I was first starting, and one of them was change your name, get a nose job, and go to open casting roles. Hawke even stated that it's a privilege to be made fun of for being a Nepo baby, saying it's okay to be made fun of when you're in rarefied air. It's a lucky place to be. My relationships with my parents are really honest and positive, and that supersedes anything anyone can say about it. Okay, so the one exception that I wanted to bring up is something I personally experienced in real life just a few weeks ago. So at the Hollywood Bowl, they were doing a show for The Lion King. I can't believe it, but The Lion King, they were celebrating the 30-year anniversary of that movie, which makes me very depressed. But it's my favorite Disney movie, and so my husband and I go to it because the LA Philharmonic was basically doing the music for The Lion King as the movie was playing on their big screens. And then there would be pauses in the movie so live performances could happen. And so the song, I Just Can't Wait to Be King, was gonna be performed by a 10-year-old who was making her big debut, right? This is a big deal, this super talented 10-year-old. Christian and I are like in our seats, like we're super excited to like find out who this girl is, right? This 10-year-old girl. And all of a sudden they announce Northwest, Kim Kardashian's daughter, Kim Kardashian and Kanye's daughter. So for like half a second, I'm like, oh, come on, right? But then I'm like, Blue Ivy's really talented. You know, she can perform. So who knows, maybe Northwest is a great singer, and like, let me just be open-minded to this. She was awful. Look, she's a child, so I'm not gonna be overly critical, but she was awful. Like,
it sounds like you're pretty critical.
She was awful, she was awful. Let's just, you can watch it. Someone posted a video of it on X, but I don't blame Northwest, I blame her parents, right? Because it's her parents who did that, okay, number one. But also, I couldn't help but think about the fact that there are 10-year-olds out there who could perform that song really, really well, and that opportunity wasn't open to them because they decided, no, let's have Northwest do it because it might fill more seats.
I'm just amused by the names. Like, I lost track of who Northwest was. I have no idea who Blue Ivy is.
That's Beyonce's daughter.
Oh, I see,
yeah,
okay. Yeah. And did Alaska Airlines sing at all or no?
Okay, get out of here.
Okay. I mean, I don't know what they're gonna, I mean, I live in a glass house. I named my son Prometheus, but still, that's actually a mythological character as opposed to rando name of Bob. Anyway,
yeah.
Okay, so now, look, I think her answer, Maya Hawke's answer, is as good as it gets because it's honest and it's self-aware. Look, self-awareness is enormously disarming. Like when someone's self-aware, I'll give them so much more leeway. Like at least you know what's going on, brother or sister, right?
I agree.
Yeah, so thank you. It's a great way of explaining it. Now, the other person that worked here that has said very similar things is Ben Mankiewicz. We had a large conversation about that. in a recent Old School episode. Old School is a podcast that we do together. If you're a member, tyt.com/team, link below, yada yada. You'll get all of our shows, including Old School. Anyways, so in there he explained, look, we talked about how his grandfather was Herman Mankiewicz, the legendary screenwriter, wrote Citizen Kane, was a top screenwriter of his time. And his uncle, All About Eve, Cleopatra, etc. His dad was Bobby Kennedy Sr.'s press secretary, McGovern's campaign manager, etc. You get it, right? And so he got the job at Turner Classic Movies, and so he's like, did my name help? Almost indisputably, right? And so, but then for these folks, and it's fair to everyone who acknowledges it or doesn't acknowledge it, then they gotta earn it. Right?
Yeah, totally.
Right, and then and what I told Ben is I'm so proud that he's now just Ben Mankiewicz and not Ben Mankiewicz, son of Frank Mankiewicz, grandson of Herman Mankiewicz, right?
Yeah.
No, he earned it.
He did earn it.
Yeah.
He's excellent as the host of Turner Classic Movies. So, and I love the fact that Ben always did have that self-awareness. So I give him a lot of credit for that. And look, I watched Stranger Things and I think that, Hawke is great. I thought she was a perfectly fine actress. If she was a terrible actress, it would stand out. So, it wasn't a Northwest situation, let's just put it that way.
Okay.
Sorry to throw a little 10-year-old under the bus, but come on.
We've done it before with Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith's kids, unfortunately.
Let's not bring that up.
And then Will Smith then yelled at me. But anyway.
At least he didn't slap you.
I was gonna say, he didn't slap me. We have a nice picture together. Anyways, I'm gonna end this story on a super rando story that connects all the characters here.
Let's do it.
So my friend, best friend growing up in Turkey is this guy named Bora. He's here visiting. He and I go see Training Day. So this is when it came out a while back, right? And it's like an amazing movie, right? And Ethan Hawke's in it. And we come out, I'm like, well, how'd you like the movie? And he's like, how would I know? Like, what do you mean, how would I know? We just watched it together. He's like, no, in the middle, you asked me if I wanted a napkin. And I lost all concentration and motivation. He's like, and motivation, he literally said that. He's like, what are you, my mother? If I wanted a napkin, I'd ask for a napkin. You like interrupt the movie, great movie.
Oh my God.
To ask me if I want a napkin, I couldn't concentrate afterwards. I don't know what happened in the second half of the movie. Okay, so Ben then interviews Ethan Hawke last year.
Oh my gosh.
And tells him the Boris story. And Ethan Hawke laughs his ass off.
That's amazing.
Okay, and he's like, I love that story. Okay, and then I told Bora, and he's like, oh, I'm so glad I said that. Now Ethan Hawke knows me. Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.